Hey everyone, Newbie Snake here. How are you all doing today? So surprisingly, we're having another Ninja Festival just 1 to 2 days after the previous special edition Super Ninja Festival. However, no complaints. This is a very good thing since I didn't even roll on the previous Ninja Festival. So let me go ahead and go over the new units with you guys as usual, and I'll do one multiple on camera. Alright, so let's go. Alright, so let's go ahead and take a look at the first unit. We have Jiraiya, guys. So this time, he is the exclusive characters, alright? Along with the exclusive Pain, exclusive Anbu Itachi, Sage Mode, Hashirama, Sage Mode Naruto, Tsunade, etc. Alright? So let's see. His first jutsu, guys, it's actually quite interesting. When I first saw it on the description, like before Ninja Fest came out today, I was just looking at like the descriptions of his skills. I saw Genjutsu. I was like, what? Come on, seriously? This is like the worst thing you could give to an exclusive unit, right? Because I mean, as we all know, all units are immune to Genjutsu, right? But anyways, that aside, all right. He actually has a Genjutsu as a skill 1. Alright, so let's take a look into it and see how it will affect everything, okay? So the trigger speed is slow and the chakra cost is 90. Alright, but what it does is it will deal 5% of the attack damage plus 1,200 to the enemy's whole team. So he is actually the first character in the game that has a Genjutsu attack, because most Genjutsus are only for debuffing your enemies or making them into those kind of Genjutsu status, right? Anyways, but he actually attacks, damages your enemies, all right? So that's the first thing it'll do. So if, you know, just so happen your enemy is afraid of Genjutsu or neutral to it, not immune to it, then you can use this attack to deal 5% plus 1,200 to the enemy's whole team, all right? And secondly, there's a certain percentage that you can debuff your enemy's attack and defense by 50%, okay? By 50%, that's a lot, but again, a chance. So we don't know how high that chance is. And also, thirdly, guys, he'll actually put your opponents into a Genjutsu status, but it's a frog or toad Genjutsu status. So it's not a normal Genjutsu status, it's a frog Genjutsu status, okay? And basically, once they're in that status, interestingly, if you take a look at the fine print right here, it says once your opponent is in the toad Genjutsu status or frog Genjutsu status, your opponent's skills, they will not be able to use skills. So your opponents will not be able to use skills when they're in under that influence, all right? So I don't know how, you know, how high of a percentage that this will actually take an effect, taking into account that many opponents are always strong against Genjutsu or weak, or immune to it, or they have this description like underneath the strategy button that Genjutsu has like absolutely no, like it'll absolutely have no effect on them. So I don't know, you know, how often we'll be using this, but if in any case you can actually pull this off, it's actually a pretty OP move, all right? So now let's take a look at the second move. It's a summoning jutsu, okay? Chakra cost 80 and trigger speed is normal. And this is actually pretty high damage. Not pretty high, sorry. I gotta correct myself. It's very high damage. It'll do 5% attack damage plus 2,000. 5% plus 2,000 damage to the enemy's whole team, guys. Not just a single target with 5% plus 2,000, but to a whole team. So that's pretty good, if you ask me. And also, there's a certain percentage that your skill will trigger a critical hit. And when that happens, your damage will be increased by a lot, it says. Okay, so this Jiraiya should be pretty good. I think he should be the highest AoE damage dealer so far. Alright, so yeah, let's take a look at his stats. HP above 10k, attack exactly the same. So that's pretty good, guys. Ever since the exclusive version of Tsunade came out, it seems that a lot of units, well, most units that came after that exclusive Tsunade, they have been having 10k HP. And most of the agilities have been above 130. I was just taking a look at Zabuza and Naruto earlier, like the old versions. They're all at like 113 agility. So that's pretty slow comparing to all these new units. All right, so pretty good defense, guys. Almost at 10k as well. So this Jiraiya, the stat-wise, really awesome. Gensusu, I don't know. If it works, it's good. So let's take a look at his leader ability. All right. So for leader ability, he will buff all red attribute units. He will buff their attack, defense, and agility by 20%. That's really good. 20%, guys, for all red units too. Okay. So ability number 1, when his HP is above 40%, his attack, defense, and agility will be increased by 40%. That's really nice. And this is what makes him really nice too. Ability number 2, when his HP is below 40%, all this incoming skill damage will be halved. So basically, you know, regardless of what your current HP level is, you will always have some sort of buff. So this makes Jiraiya really special, and I think it will be a really good addition to your team if you're lucky enough to get him. All right, so yeah, I like this Jiraiya. So pretty good. So let's take a look at Hinata. Hinata, pretty okay. HP 8,000, attack 10k, defense at 7k. All right, and agility at 141. So it's pretty average, not like wow and not bad. Okay, and first skill Bakugan, trigger speed fast, chakra cost 70. What it does is it'll deal 7% plus 1,000 damage to a single target. And also there will be a certain chance that you will make the enemy be weak against Bakugan. All right. But fine print means, or the fine print says, if the opponent is already weak against Bakugan or strong against it or immune to it, then this thing will not affect them. Okay, this will only affect the ones who are neutral to Bakugan. Then you can have a chance to make them to be weak against Bakugan. All right, so similar to a lot of the characters now, that they have a chance to, you know, cause a certain effect, blah blah blah. All right, so number 2 skill, that's also a Bakugan technique. Chakra cost 40. Trigger speed is fastest. All right, and what it does is it'll boost buff your own attack and agility by 60%. So for her leader ability, he will buff. She will buff all types of units. She will be buffing their attack and Bakugan skill damage by 15%. So if, let's say, you're taking 2 Hinatas plus Neji plus her dad, then you'll be buffing all their Bakugan skills damage by 15%, as well as their attack. All right. So ability number 1, for the first 5 turns of her turns, all right, her attack and Bakugan type skill damage will be increased by 40%. And ability number 2 over here, after every action, her chakra will be recovered by 10%. That's pretty good. All right, and lastly, that's a new unit. We have Neji over here. Neji's HP at, well, under 8k, 7.8k, and then 10k attack, 7.2k defense. Agility, 154. Again, pretty average. His first attack is Bakugan, trigger speed fast, chakra cost 65. he'll be dealing 7% plus 1,200 damage to a single target. So that's pretty decent damage, guys. Pretty good. Close to what Sage Mode Naruto has. Sage Mode Naruto is 7% plus 1,500, right? So that's pretty good. And also, there's a chance to cause paralysis. So the chance to paralyze your enemy, as well as a chance to bind the enemy. So if they are bind, they can't use any skills. If they're paralyzed, they can't even move. All right. So that's pretty good, guys. Second skill, it's a miscellaneous or no type jutsu. Trigger speed is fast. Chakra cost at 60. What it does is it'll buff its own Byakugan skill damage and attack damage by 30%. And also there's a chance to put him on a status so that skills will be useless to him. So he will be like 4th Hokage or Kakashi, where they'll be immune to skills from time to time, okay? So similar effect. There's a chance that skills will be useless to him. Okay, we have leader ability right here. Byakugan skill damage and binding techniques will have a chance to be halved. All right, so basically incoming bind or incoming Byakugan skill damage, there's a chance that you will halve that damage or half the effect, okay? So I guess it's not like a really good leader ability. He's going to be a pretty good sub for your team as a damage dealer, but leader-wise, not too good. This is like run by chance, so, it's not even, yeah. Anyways, ability 1. Or I think I'm reading it differently. I think Byakugan skill damage will always be halved, but the chance to not be bind will always have a chance to not be bind, I think. All right, I don't know if you guys have him, then test them out. If you're consistently receiving half the Byakugan skill damage, then that means it's always for that part. And for part 2, regarding a chance to not be bind, then maybe it only applies to that part. Okay, so anyways, ability number 1, Byakugan type skill damage and weapon type skill damage will be totally useless to this Neji. So this Neji is immune to Byakugan and immune to weapon type. That's really good, guys. That's really awesome. Ability number 2, Byakugan skill damage will be increased by 30%. So he's like a pure attacker, I think. He will be a pretty good addition. So I guess that's about it. And let's see what else. There will be, when you do polls, only 4 stars and above will come out. So no 3 stars for this Super Ninja Festival. And also the chance to get a 5 stars will be increased by 2 times. All right. And lastly, the rate up characters are as follows. So this Jiraiya, Neji, and Hinata, as well as, give me a second, as well as all the exclusives. So these guys got special rate up for them. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 10 units. All right. So these are the exclusive ones that they just want to let you know. And then these ones, they just have regular 2 times up. So these ones, I think they get buffed a bit more. But again, exclusive characters, it's pretty low chance of getting them, right? So that's it. What else should I explain to you guys before I move on to polling? Okay, basically the sales, guys. For the sales wise, again, they're doing this 1 day. So you can purchase these once per day. So let's say if I purchase this today, I will be getting one February gacha ticket, and then next day you can do this again and you receive another gacha ticket. Okay, for the February gacha ticket, this time is not too bad. You'll be getting the 1 out of these 10 characters. Okay, so not too bad because Shikamaru is in there. First Hokage and second Hokage is in there, but other than that, other units are pretty just okay, not like the best. So I don't know. It's up to you guys. But I mean, if you already have Shikamaru or first or second Hokage, then I would say just try to purchase your gems, with the thought of just purchasing the gems instead of having to, instead of aiming for the gacha ticket. The gacha ticket is not something really special, all right? That's what I'm trying to say. So let's do the multiple. I'm sorry, guys. I can't even speak right now. It's 2 a.m. in the morning for me, but and I'm really tired and really sleepy. But because I know a lot of you guys are waiting for this video, so I really want to release this to you guys before going to bed. And for the Valentine's Day event and for the Kimimaro, I will try my best to find time to record them for you guys. All right, sound good? In this case, yeah, I think I should have covered all the materials that I need to. If not, if you guys have any questions, feel free to just comment down below and I'll try my best to get back to you guys as soon as possible. All right. So lastly, you guys should know this is whenever you do a multiple, you will be getting 11 units. Okay, so 10 plus 1. So only 50 gems, you'll be getting 11 units. And the very first pull that you'll be doing, you will get a guaranteed 5 stars. All right. So that's what we're doing right now. So let's go. Wish me luck and good luck to all of you guys who will be polling. All right, let's go. Here we go. Dun, dun, dun. And sorry, I muted my phone, so there's no sound. My bad. Oh man, for reals? I already got him, guys. Oh shoot. Okay. I guess that's it. I don't know. Please give me something good. Okay. I hope I'll get something good before going to bed. Oh, GG, guys. So first Hokage, I already got it. And it's asking me to, give them a review. Nah, I don't think I'll give you guys a review because you guys failed me. All right. Anyway, so yeah, good luck to all of you guys. I have 17 gems right now. I can, technically do 3 pulls. But the thing is, I don't know. Because there are 3 days left for the Super Ninja Festival at the time of recording. And there are tons of events right now. So maybe I can just farm a lot until I get 50 more gems. And I'll be doing another multi-pull. All right. Man, I really need to go to bed. Anyway, so I hope you guys will have a great day, great evening, great night, whenever you're watching. And if you guys have any questions, feel free to comment down below, and I'll try my best to get back to you guys as soon as possible. All right. And if you guys haven't done so, make sure you guys subscribe for more content. All right. And if you guys like what I do, please continue to support me by spreading my videos out to all of your friends, family, coworkers, colleagues, teachers, friends, enemies, I don't know. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys on my next video. All right, take care. Bye now.